Thank you, Madam Toastmaster and guests. I read somewhere that as long as I stand up, say something, and sit down, I've met the goal for this speech. I think the best way to introduce myself is to tell a story of how I got here. In my political science classes that I'm taking right now, my professors would say that structurally I can be explained by my suburban, white, middle-class, college-educated background that determined I would be a military officer. Well, maybe some of you have your own generous, I'm sure, but preconceived notions about me. Well, there's much more to me than these overarching generalizations about my race, social class, or education. What's more important for understanding who I am, how I arrived at the Naval Postgraduate School as a Marine Captain, and where I'm going next are three things. One, I've never liked to do things slow. Two, I'm a team player. And three, I've never met someone who I didn't think could be my friend. From the time I could walk, I've been running from one thing to the next. I played soccer growing up, and yes, I was the kid who displayed zero patience as I chased the ball all over the field. Fast forward to the age of 16, I was driving 73 miles an hour in a 55 zone. I had to take a defensive driving class with my mom, but that's another story. I learned from that experience, and I haven't had a single one since then. Then in college, most of my friends squeezed 4 years of classes into 6, but I actually graduated on time in 4 years, foregoing some of the privileges associated with being a 5th or 6th year senior. I started out as an engineering major, but quickly realized that I didn't want to be stuck behind a desk for the rest of my life, like my father. Getting a degree was something I knew was important, so I transferred from a medium-sized college in North Texas to Texas A&M University, where I joined the Corps of Cadets, ready for adventure. True to my character, normal cadet life became too slow for me, and I craved a new challenge. So at the start of my senior year, I tried out for Texas A&M Recon Company, a student organization that trained to the physical standards of recon Marines. I loved it, and in retrospect, it was the most fun organization I've ever been a part of. Though most people wouldn't think that 5 a.m. ruck marches in the rain or 15-mile runs on Saturdays are fun. Even to this day, I drive my wife crazy with how fast I'm always moving. She says I don't know what it means to take a walk. I've never liked to do things slow. The second thing about me is that I'm a team player. Besides physical training 5 to 6 days a week together, my buddies and I in Recon Company entered many competitive races my senior year. As a team, we won nearly all of them, including a Marine Mud Run and the Baton Memorial Death March, which was a marathon performed in boots and camouflage utilities while wearing a 40-pound pack. We finished in 5 hours and 39 minutes, taking first place overall. I've tried individual sports, but I've never done superbly well. I actually entered a triathlon by myself a week before I was supposed to run the marathon. All I got out of it was a case of road rash and a nearly shattered elbow after I crashed my bike going down a hill at 35 miles an hour. I'm competitive, but I'm much better with my crew. Recon Company inspired me to join the world's best fighting force, the United States Marine Corps. I knew I wanted to be part of a team, and it only made sense to be part of the one that wouldn't slow me down or trap me behind a desk. It was the end of my senior year when my buddies gave me this paddle. It was a farewell gift. You pass that around. And on it, it's etched, "I just can't wait to get to the fleet." While I don't ever recall having said those words, my friends knew me better than I knew myself. Soon I was off to the fleet, ready to make a difference as part of a new unit. My third point is that I've never met someone who I didn't think could be my friend. Some may think that's a naive view. However, I still purposely adopt the mindset so I will meet new people and make new friends. Making friends and having a network is key to success in an organization as large as the military. I have to imagine that somehow my egalitarianism has brought me some success and brought me here to NPS to be a foreign area officer. The Marines have a saying, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everyone you meet. It may be a good saying for waging a counterinsurgency, but in the vast majority of interactions with people, I say, have a plan to make a friend. At this point in my life, I just can't wait to get back to the fleet and utilize the knowledge I've learned to strengthen partnerships with other countries. In summary, I've never liked to do things slow. I'm a team player. You want me on your team. and I've never met someone who I didn't think could be my friend. And I hope that you know me better now.